So how is our breakfast crew doing? Huh? Hope you all are doing great. I had an awesome vacation with my family. But it's always wonderful to get back home too. But it's nice to R&R. And Steve's doing real well. He's doing good. I want to show you something I saw on the beach the day before we left. Can you see it? Hi, Scotty Cat. Hi, Fly Mom. Hi, Sita. Do you see that? I had a lovely vacation. I had, that's a coyote that was right on the beach, right? Here he is sitting, looking at Sam and Dina. Gotta show you though. This is, and I know you saw this on, or you might have seen it, but this is what I love about the ocean. The sunrises. This one was on Facebook. Sam and Dina and Dawn and I got up almost, I think I got up every morning but one to watch the sunrise. It's just so beautiful. That animal was a coyote right in front of our house. Was a lot of wildlife. I couldn't believe it. There's a big buck right behind it. That's the ocean there. And where that buck is standing is the sand dune. They want, of course, want the sand dunes to protect the land, and so you don't climb on the sand dunes, and they're all covered with a lot of the black olive bushes, and it kind of keeps a foothold in it. But in that brush, it goes up a hill, of course, because that's the sand dune, and then this is the steps that we climbed up to go down. The beach is actually very large, but you can't see it from there. The wildlife is in that brush. Can't see that one, but we also saw, I don't know if you can tell, right there is a fox that was there right about where the buck bedded down at. It was cool. We just had a blast. It was fun being together. We went jet skiing one day. Saw these little green frogs all over the place. There's the jet skis we went on. We had a huge area to go playing on. We took the yellow ones. The guide had the black one, so if you saw the black one, you had to pay attention that you went out of your parameter of where you were supposed to be at. But we had a huge area. Here's the kids swimming at nighttime. We would go down to the beach. A bunch of us would go down the beach at night. This is just taken with a couple flashlights, but there's thousands and thousands of those ghost crabs everywhere. They're just absolutely everywhere. You could look at, because that's when they come out, so the birds don't eat them. There's one with a couple flashlights shining on them. Yeah, I saw lots of doggies, but I only saw 2 cats. Only got to see 2 cats. I don't know where they were all at. Maybe they don't have as many. But it was fun. We did a lot of playing down. There was 2 game rooms. There's Steve and Chad playing pool. We did. We had an awesome time. It was really nice. There's Dawn and Gracie playing foosball with, I think it was Karen and Kendra on the other side. Very competitive girls. Oh, there they are. You can tell how deep into the game they were. It's like, I will win. I guess that was Karen and Kellen. We had a good time, though. Oh, and I did what some of you all do. I had to write it in the sand. Oh my gosh. Very, very, very different life. Yeah. But I enjoyed it, and I appreciate Connie doing breakfast. And one of our favorite things to do was to eat. That's a candy store. I did hold myself back on that one, but gosh, it was all chocolate. We had a blast. We had 2 vehicles that was 4x4s, and we went out. There's a beach there where the wild horses are, and only 4x4s can get out there. And if you are not a 4x4 and you decide to go out, you will get stuck, and you will get towed, and you will get a big, huge fine. We saw people that were out there. Some of the ruts went up to the axles, and you had the ruts in the sand. But we went several times just because this is the area where the wild horses are. Steve and I, when we were with, and Dawn, when we were with Sam and Dina, we didn't get to see the wild horses. But of course, the day that we left, they went back there for one last fling, and by gosh, they did see lots of wild horses. And I don't know if any of you have ever read up about those wild horses, but there's one, a black mule, that I read a story about him in the early spring, that when he went into the winter, he's very old, and he went into the winter very sickly. He was not healthy, and they were not expecting to see him this spring. And look, he is back. There, real quick clip of him. Oh, come here, you. That's him. Hee-hawn. And he not only looks good, he also has a harem of 4 mares. That's one of them right there. He actually is healthy enough to keep 4 mares. There he is again. But he's kind of a legend there because he's so old. Now these are horses from another area. These are not the black mule. But look at all they saw. I was so disappointed. There's 2 more there. So they hit the jackpot. But it's still fun going on that beach even without seeing them. Was Connie behaving for Farrah? I meant, was Farrah behaving? What was she doing?
She heard your voice.
When she came out? Did you give it?
Looking at you. Then I see her. Got the bill. Then I see her turn. Go back a little. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
And you got her? Yes.
Look at her. She's looking at me. Oh God, she's reliving it.
Oh,
She is.
Farrah. Oh my gosh. I'm probably going to pay for that one. Oh. No, well, do people look after the horses at all? They have a society that watches over them, but they are very, very protected, and they have a huge acreage along that beach and into the houses. There's houses there too, but the only way to get to those houses is also by 4x4s. It's a very secluded area, and the horses are allowed to do what they want to do, and you are not to even get 50 yards, or 50 feet from them. I'm sorry, it was 100 feet from them. And you never feed them. If you feed them, you will be given a fine like crazy. They don't want apples out there. They don't want carrots, because these horses are range eaters. They eat the land off the land, and they don't want their diet to change. But there is no doubt that their numbers have declined over the years. Unfortunately, they used to roam the entire island, but to protect them and help them, they were taken to the south end of the Kerala area. But they have a huge area. It's gigantic, and the only people down there are those that can get there by 4x4s. Yeah. We had great weather. Oh my gosh. It was in the 80s every single day. No rain. I didn't see a drop of rain. Well, until one day there was a big wind come up from the ocean and splattered us, but that's ocean rain. That's not rain. But that was only like for 5 seconds. We had a great time. I know. We saw no damage from the hurricane Zippo. So now I'm back, and yesterday I played a lot of catch up. I got to play a lot of catch up today too. Yeah, it's good to go and kind of refresh your being. But I sure did miss these kitties. Every mile we got closer to home, it was like I really miss them. Now I really miss them. Now I have to hurry and speed. Oh gosh. Dawn and I met up in West Virginia and Virginia coming home. Yeah, I think she's a speaking one too. Yeah. We actually, it was Virginia and West Virginia, so beautiful. We didn't go the Pennsylvania route this year. And it always surprises me, the southern part of Ohio, how hilly it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ranges.
Yeah.
It seems like it doesn't, but it just seems like a band all of a sudden.
Yep. And then all of a sudden it's all flat.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But
It's a good place to live. Yeah.